several top devs from CPDR, have formed a new studio called Rebel Wolves. That studio has been out for actually quite some time. I want to say, I think it was like, I think it was like 3 years ago. But yeah, no, it's actually official. They actually, they are right there. Several top devs from CDPR have formed a new studio called Rebel Wolves. CPDR joins BioWare, Obsidian, Platinum Games, and other ship of thesis. Man, who comes up with these stupid names? Oh, who have lost pretty much all their actual talent. So if you remember any of these, yeah. So it's kind of crazy. So there's a little bit of backstory to this right here. Chad, there is a little bit of backstory to this right here. The context is a lot of these well-talented developers that have made most of the previous titles that you probably grew up to, like the Witcher series, not like the latest ones, but like Witcher 1, Witcher 2, stuff like that. So most of them got removed. I'm just gonna say, well, actually, I'm just gonna say how it is, chat. They got fired for harassment. Their harassment is they did not call someone by their pronouns correctly. I'm not joking with you. That is exactly what was going on. They got offended because of stuff like that. So it was workplace harassment that they were let go from their positions, unfortunately. And a lot of people have been calling out on that. It's like, oh yeah, workplace harassment. Every time they say that, it's like, no, they actually got removed because they did not call someone by their pronouns. Which like, to be fair, it's like, if you're in the chat, like video games, like they're always like changing stuff on the code, they're doing all this kind of stuff like really fast, and you got to be on that level of speed, like commitment is what it is, a commitment. So you got to go work fast, work hard, and get the job done right because you're passionate and you want to make sure it looks like, if this block of wood looks, fucking fantastic, I want to make it look this fantastic. You know what? I can actually add a little bit more detail, more depth into it. That's that kind of stuff right there, So they're working fast. So they're not going to have time to go and stop, say, oh, so and so, like pronoun. It's like, it's just going to take time away, man. It really is. Like in that field, you work fast. You work hard. And it's very like, you can get done with something and then just bam, like everything that you did, throw out the window. It got changed. Like, you see that's how fast it goes. So it's like not anything like, toxic. I mean, I guess maybe for some people say, oh, that's kind of like crazy right there, like a little bit toxic. But when it comes to making your favorite games, they got to work fast, they got to work hard, because they're committed, they have a passion right there, and they want to get the job done correctly. They don't want to do like, oh well, just cut this around and yada yada yada, we'll just push it out like exactly how it is, we'll fix it like 4 or 5 months out the line maybe, and then like a year passes from that game that you bought and it's actually working. So instead of actually coming out like in, let's just say like this year of the 29th, should have actually came out in 2025 of the same time. I'm just saying as an example. So it's like they pushed it out a year early to meet their deadlines. So it's very competitive. So I honestly feel like if they don't understand that, then it's like, yeah, you get slopped like exactly what's been pushed out lately, and it's not going too well. We have YouTube is currently testing the play something button, where users can press play if they don't know what to watch. So I'm just going to be honest with you on this. This is probably like the most brain dead thing that I've ever seen in my entire life, and I'm very concerned about the attention span of, well, like practically anybody. I mean, I guess there might be some like good for that. You can like find someone that's probably like lower on the totem pole and be like, oh hey, look, this guy's actually talking a lot of sense right here. Maybe what, I'll just stick around and watch him. Like, I do see that as good, but I'm gonna break it to you guys. I'm gonna level with you. You know, I'm just gonna go down there at your level, like, you know, how your dad or something might go. It's like, I'm gonna level with you. You honestly think that's gonna happen? No, no. You know who's gonna get probably benefit off that? People like Mr. Beast, KSI. You know, like bigger channels like that. Instead of working down and finding anybody, you're going to see people like that. No, maybe I might be wrong. This is a prediction for 2025. I have usually been very wrong about a few things. I'm usually wrong. What was it, like probably like what, like 5 times? Like 5 times I've usually been wrong in a year. It's like there are a few of them that are like wrong, but the other ones are like kind of right there, like on that mark. And you're like, oh, and it's like, I know this, chat. It's because, like, one, you guys don't want to do it, and I understand that, but you got to go down to that level of thinking, which I know most people think they can do, but they really can't. But it's what it is. They're just going to try to force people to watch people like, you know, Mr. Beast. Fortunately, I'm going to say his name, Logan Paul. Sorry, I had a hairball right there. I did not like regurgitate because I said that name. Or KSI. Sorry, that was another hairball. Just like, ew. Yeah, no, like they're probably gonna go with people like that though. So I honestly don't think this might be really working. If it doesn't like benefit people who are smaller, because I mean the people who have like millions of like views, subscribers. I mean they really. I honestly feel like they're going to be ones that benefit more if that is the case. But that's my little tinfoil hat theory. This is a prediction for next year, so maybe I might be wrong on this. Maybe they actually might start targeting lower audience, you know, content creators, kind of helping them out a little bit, pushing them up on the numbers for this. I doubt it. Next that we have is Idol Corp, currently addressing harassment and doxing incidents. Yeah, I told you, I did tell you guys this year is people wanted to go off in a bang, and not in a good way. Or you could actually say, you know, maybe it's more like, oh, they want to start the year off with a bang, but it's still 2024-ish. It's still around their chat. So, but yes, Idol Corp is currently addressing their deep concern on the ongoing harassment and doxing of their talents. These include tracking personal and past accounts, you know, past live accounts, as well as reposting VODs and membership streams without consent. You know, those little exclusive membership, you know, streams that they do, you know, it's stuff like that. So they are addressing this right now. And it gets serious when it's in other languages. Yeah, it is yes, it's so if you're one of those people who are like, you know, harassing the talents of Idol Corp, that are doxing and harassing a lot of them, please, from all of us here at the Pride, touch some fucking grass. Go outside, you know, just go and take in the oxygen that is currently being produced by that grass. And maybe on your way out there, maybe you might trip on some grass too and land on it. But they are going to be very vigilant going into the next year. So if you are those people who are currently harassing Idol Corp, this is their way of saying, we got our eye on you, bro. We have our lawyers. They are locked and loaded and put into this machine gun and cannon to be fired at you at given notice. Next that we have on the Sinday Talk right there. And this is just more like the little PSA. I know a lot of people have talked about this, and I just want to put this back out there for all of you guys. And I think I did retweet this like once or twice, but I do want people who are like, you know, starting up to be VTubers, or currently are VTubers, but they're still low on the numbers, just like yours truly, to be very aware of what's going on in the space. So VTube Studio is currently getting affected, you know, by a phishing scam. If they do reach out to you like this, do not click any links. As it says right here, hi, thank you again for testing the VTube Studio features without your participation in yesterday's release. Do not click that link. We would have not been released before Christmas. I am very wonderful, blah, 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 blah. So it's more of like they're trying to get your information. Do not click on a single link. If they ask, oh, click on the link right there to do that. And talking about like a new version, they have a Discord. I know that for a fact because I believe that everyone has a Discord, especially when it comes to the VTuber space. Reach out to the moderation team on there, because I want to say they do have a Discord, but I have their own set emails. So keep that in mind. Be very careful if you see this right here. If you see an email coming from VTube Studio, it is chances are you are getting hit by a phishing scam. So do not click a single link. Just delete the email. And it even says right there, any emails coming from me will come from Denachi@denachisoft.com. But this says software. So if you see where it says software, you know, if you were currently doing that, like, it's just, I'm just telling you guys, be very careful. And again, if you feel like you're getting hit by this, you know, contact the support team from them. They got their own official links. Go on the official ones and click on that. Don't click on the email. Next that we have right now, and this is good news, because you thought I was going to throw some bad news in there too. No. We won't do that. We're trying to put some good news in here. So if you are aware, 2 VTubers that we were talking about early on were hit with, you know, like, oh, nope, you're out of here by YouTube. One of them right here, Cottontail VA. If you do not know who Cottontail VA is, they are not safe for work voice actor. You will probably recognize them. I do not need to clarify more from that, but I would just say that. So they got their channel reinstated back into YouTube. So that is 100% good. Not only that, but our shrimp little friend right here also managed to get her YouTube reinstated at the same time. So a back-to-back W. Let's fucking go. YouTube is probably right here just like, oh shit, man. Damn, these VTubers, they come out everywhere. Numbers. Oh, by the god, the numbers. Holy shit. Oh my god. Yeah, no, dude. It's like, it's so stupid. Like, I'm pretty sure the violations that they did were something so small. It's like, it's nothing really to be very, very, very bad about. And it's probably not anywhere close to it too. So it was just like a, you know, a blatant like, oh no, we're just going to take them out just for the heck of it. That's all it was. Next that we have on a Sinday Talk is Meanwhile on the internet. Meanwhile on the internet, as you can see right here, our sponsor, I just kidding, I'm just joking. Well, it actually is a little bit. Starforge showing off their new Terraria bundle, you know, so it probably said the name wrong, but you can check it out. I have a Starforge right now, chat. I highly recommend checking that stuff out. Starforge, best PCs in the universe. Definitely a good look around and see what they have. Meanwhile, on the internet, Naughty Dog's Intergalactic Heretic Prophet, try to say that name 3 times fast, trailer has received more than 524% more dislikes than Concord. Insane. That is absolutely insane. They have beated the record of Concord. The conversation of Concord lasts longer than Concord, which is kind of sad. Funny, but, you know, sad. So that's not looking too good for Naughty Dog right now. Because I feel like they missed the mark like every other developer right now. So keep that right there as you may. Meanwhile, on the internet, McDonald's is releasing the Dragon Discovery Pack, which is if you buy McDonald's Happy Meal, you can get some Pokemon cards. So I may get like Happy Meals, but I'll probably throw them away, or just give them out to people. I'll be like, you know what? I just want the Pokemon cards. That is all. Thank you. Good day. So yeah, no. If you're a big Pokemon card collector, I highly, I just thought I highly would recommend you guys check this out if you like these. You know, have these limited edition Pokemon cards. Yeah, and go for them, you know? Meanwhile, on the internet, experts warn Kick faces significant risk if the top streamers leave due to making too much of the platform's total hours watched. And for that, I'd say I'm not really surprised. I mean, it's Kick. Kick literally has no significance, in all honesty. So I honestly feel like, yeah, no, you can just, you know, they could just leave. That's it. It's all right, chat. It's all right. Meanwhile, on the internet, the Mr. Beast is currently the #1 watch platform, the Beast Games, in Amazon Prime in over 50 countries. Unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you see that, the reviews have came in, and it is not. It's not that great. A lot of them are not really great reviews. I know there's a lot of 5-star and a lot of 1-stars, but those 5-star comments on the reviews don't actually mean it. It's more of a joke. So not only that Mr. Beast is also, I've been saying, he keeps on promoting Beast Games Season 2 on every Squid Game Season 2 promotion. I'm not joking with you. We fucking get it. We get it, Mr. Beast. We get it. You want to do a Season 2 of Beast Games. I don't think Amazon wants to do that. Do what with that information I just told you, what you wish, sir. Thank you all so much for coming by. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And if you have any kind of information, such as little news stories, topics that may have popped up that I may have missed, feel free to put them down in the YouTube description down below, or feel free to join in the Discord. It's free. And be sure to also hit that like button too, because that helps me out a lot, and it helps me kind of get a good, you know, idea of what content I should be focusing more on.